Hello, thanks for joining us here at Amhara Weekly. My name is Nancy Lydia Mahaffey. I'm making a short video following up about the reports that came out from the prosecutor, Federal Prosecutor Office. A report came up about the June 22nd, 2019 assassinations in Amhara region and in Addis Ababa. Now, I have told you our side of the story, what we believe happened, and why we don't believe the federal side of the story. And first of all, I want to tell you about who investigated it or who was involved. The Addis Ababa Federal Police, the Addis Ababa Prosecutor's Office, the Ethiopia or the Federal Intelligence Office, the Amhara region police, and those are the people who are involved. Are they impartial? Obviously not. This is a country where a parliament is owned 100% by one party. How could be any of this infrastructure or this facilities or they put together will be impartial? No, they're not impartial. I have said before, whoever done this plot used it to divide the Amhara people because the Amharas were getting stronger politically, morally, and militarily. And they were intended to take out both the civil leaders and the military leaders to weaken the Amhara. But I have news for you. The Amhara people are resilient. We have overcome Ahmed Ibrahim. 10 years of terrorism, basically, in the 15th century. This is nothing new. We can see the plot coming from far away. And the two Tigray generals who were assassinated at the general's home, having enjoyed some coffee or tea, was told they were killed by the Amhara generals. Now that's a pathetic plot. That's a plot to put the Amhara and the Tigray against each other, so the two can fight and the Oromo can lead in peace. If that's the cause, I think that's just, it's very elementarily. I think they should come up with something better next time. Again, they've done that with the Balderas, again with Addis Ababa, the Balderas Council. So what I would like to say is this. The prosecutor came and repeated basically what the Prime Minister said when the event was happening, that they were trying to take control over the Amhara government and by assassinating the civil leaders, they want to take it militarily, and that is what happened. So what is interesting is there is no affidavit of the general's wife and children about the killing. That's one question. Why? Wasn't there other guards as well who was protecting the general? And why was the general in his home trying to lead or subdue a coup that's happening in Amhara region? And that's why he was killed. The Prime Minister said that he was trying to subdue the plot or the coup attempt in Amhara region. Well, doesn't have to be in a command post or by the Prime Minister to solve this issue. No, he was at home enjoying coffee with his friend while he was killed. The allegation is the Amhara guard killed him. But there was no affidavit taken from the wife or the children. And the journalist, while this coup was happening, there was a journalist who was on the phone with General Assaminuzege, who asked him about the coup. He said, what coup? He has no idea. Why wasn't her audio taken or investigated? So, as long as there is an independent body, come in, investigate, and come up with what happened, I would not believe anything whether Dr. Abiy said or his prosecutors say. For the fact we know, both the civilian part of the Amhara government and the military part that was led by General Assamino, where they both were working for one aim and one goal, to strengthen the Amhara. So the Amhara will not be divided by this. So again, truth was the truth will come out someday. It would not last hidden forever. Someday will come out truth. But I wonder how Dr. Abiy and the people who are involved in all these things, they go to sleep at night. There's this thing called conscience. I mean, doesn't somebody, his conscience bother him? Yeah. That's it for me for today. My analysis about the prosecutor report, nothing new, all false. They're saying they have about 50-something people they're going to take to the court. Again, another abortion of justice. They're taking, with the trumped-up charges, false witnesses and false evidence in a kangaroo court, and justice is killed once again. But I do hope people like you will stand up and shout. This is a time to shout for Ethiopia, because we are heading in a very wrong direction. If we continue this route, there will be no more Ethiopia. We will disintegrate in a country like Somalia, Yemen, Syria, and millions will be again in dire situation. But it's not going to end there, because the Ethiopia location, the Horn of Africa, it is very active geopolitically. It's going to affect the Middle East, it's going to affect that whole region, and it's also the Suez Canal, the Red Sea, Indian Ocean, and it's going to affect the world market as well. Not only but the vacuum that is left by weakening central power, by disintegrating Ethiopia, it's going to be Al-Shabaab or extreme Muslims, which we're going to end up facing again. You know, the same mistake that was done in Afghanistan, the same mistake that was done in Iraq will be repeated here again. So I do call upon you, my friend all over the world, and the international community. If there's anything to be done, the time is now. I hope you come back and watch more video. Stand up for justice, civility, and humanity. Until next time, be well.